evening, South Carolina weather watchers. Hopefully, everyone has had a fantastic Monday. I'm your meteorologist, Joseph Pearson, and let's go ahead and talk about the weather for your Monday evening going into your future. Looking at the radar right now, nothing going on for the entire state of South Carolina as we speak. But if you go on over here towards the MRMS, there is not really a whole bunch going on. You do have some rain going on in Tennessee as well as southern Kentucky and Arkansas getting some rain and some freezing rain. Texas and Oklahoma as well. Snow going on inside of Iowa, Nebraska, Madison, Wisconsin, and just to the west of that as well. Illinois and Indiana also receiving some snow as well. Also some potential snow activity going on in the west and in the northeast as well. Going on over here towards our current cloud cover. Current cloud cover right now actually is not that bad, but there is some low clouds going on throughout the entire state pretty much, except for the upstate of South Carolina. But there are some clear spots here and there. Clear spots here and there. Here's your cloud cover for the future as you go on and push this forward. Cloud cover will continue as you move through tonight. And as you go into tomorrow night, tomorrow night's looking to be, again, just another cloudy event. And then as you go into to our Wednesday morning looking again cloudy, and then Wednesday night as well, also looking cloudy as well. Here's your current temperatures. Current temperatures right now 44 in Greenville as well as 43 inside of Rock Hill. We also have 46 in Winnsboro, 50 in Columbia, and we can even throw in a little bit more. We can look at some more locations as well. There we go, 50 inside of Chapin, 48 in Newberry, as well as 46 in Camden, 48 in Eastover, 48 inside of Orangeburg, and 49, I believe that says, or 48 inside of St. Matthews. Going down here towards the low country of South Carolina, 48 in Moncks Corner and Holly Hill, as well as 50 in Walterboro, 52 in Charleston, 50 in Allendale, 52 in Charleston. I already said Charleston. Heel Island, as well as 53 in Beaufort, 53 in Ridgeland, as well as Hilton Head Island as well. Upstate of South Carolina, 44 inside of Greenville, as well as 48 in Anderson, 44 in Spartanburg, as well as 43 in Gaffney, York, and Rock Hill, 44 in Chester, 48 inside of Lawrence, as well as 50 in Greenwood. And then moving over here to the PD region, 46 inside of Myrtle Beach and North Myrtle Beach, 44 in Conway, 46 inside of Georgetown, 46 inside of Florence, as well as 43 inside of Dillon and Loris as well. Low temperatures for tonight. Not really too much of a surprise here. Low temperatures from around 39 inside of Greenville as well as Spartanburg. We also do have low temperatures all the way into around 40 at Anderson, 40 at Greenwood, as well as 40 inside of Columbia, 41 inside of Aiken, 44 in Walterboro, 48 in Hilton Head Island, as well as 42 inside of Moncks Corner, 43 in Georgetown, 42 in Myrtle Beach, as well as 39 in Florence, 40 inside of Sumter, Kingstree as well, all of these areas here. And that's pretty much it in terms of low temperature. You can see the rest of the low temperatures if I did not call you out. But here is your rainfall chance of precipitation. As you go on and move into tonight, there is a risk for some type of precipitation, which most likely will be rain. Going all the way from a 30 to 59% chance for pretty much some places like Sumter, Columbia, Aiken, Anderson, Greenville, Spartanburg, Rock Hill, etc. Those places are inside the chance category, meaning that it's like a 50-50 shot. Then you have the 15 to 29, Barnwell, Orangeburg, Florence, Girard, as well as Dillon, Kingstree, Moncks Corner, as well as Myrtle Beach, and Charleston as well is also inside that 15 to 29 range as well. And then everybody else, the 0 to 14, Hilton Head Island, Georgetown, as well as Walterboro, is also included inside of that. Not really looking for much rain activity. So now that's pretty much it in terms of your chance of precipitation. Now let's go on and look at our severe weather, because actually I believe that there is a chance for some sort of severe weather as you go on and move through. So we're going to move on down here to South Carolina. Nothing for today, but tomorrow, look at this right here. We do have a marginal risk of excessive rainfall that does go for the upstate of South Carolina, places like Greenville, Spartanburg, Anderson, Greenwood as well. But that's not all. If you go on over here towards day 3, there is a slight risk. There is a slight risk of excessive rainfall that goes for Anderson, Greenville, Spartanburg, and then also Greenwood and Columbia is also inside of the green risk as well. That is for Wednesday. Nothing for Thursday and nothing for Friday either. So right now, that's what we're looking at as we go through in terms of excessive rainfall. Now, talking about severe weather just in general. And it seems to be pretty good until you get to maybe around day 3, something trying to go on in the upstate in Oconee County up there, the far upstate, where a thunderstorm is possible if a shower does get going on Wednesday. Still a bit too far to talk about exact placement, but the ingredient is there. And that's pretty much it in terms of severe weather. Let's go on and talk about the just short-term future, just around like the next 40 or so hours. So here we go right here. As you go on and push this forward, there is some rainfall activity possible. Obviously, as we go to around 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, shower activity going on inside the upstate of South Carolina. And then as you get to around 6, 7 o'clock in the morning, that widespread shower activity does continue to go through Midlands, upstate, even the southern Midlands into the northern low country. It's possible by around 8, 9 o'clock in the morning tomorrow. And as you continue to go through around 11 a.m., there is some shower activity that does continue, and I did see those showers down there, and I was kind of reminiscent of not of a hurricane, but I did get kind of confused because when I saw that, I was wondering what in the world was that was coming up at the bottom of the screen. But it's just shower activity coming in from the Atlantic that will drop some rain activity, but you can kind of see what I'm talking about with the swirl kind of to it. And it brings rain all the way from pretty much the Charleston County coastline all the way to the Myrtle Beach region as well, going all the way for around 2 to 6, 7 p.m. as well into tomorrow. And then as you continue through, still that rainfall activity, while that's going on near the coastal region, scattered shower activity continues for the upstate. And look at that heavy just dose of rain that's coming in also from the west as well. This is 10 o'clock p.m. tomorrow, so the hour after I record. And you can see that that activity continues, and it will bring some rainfall activity. And that's why we had that chance for flash flooding, especially inside the upstate of South Carolina, just because this rainfall activity will be persistent as we go into Tuesday, tomorrow night, and Wednesday as well. So that's what we're looking at now as we go through the next 40 hours or so. So now let's go on and check out the long-term future. Long-term future right now. Let me go on and get over here. Time is in the top right corner of your screen if you want to go on and look at that. As you go on and push this forward, shower activity continues. Obviously, as we were talking about, through February the 13th. But then the 14th comes by, seeming dry until we get to around the 15th. Some shower thunderstorm activity is possible. Same thing with the 16th as well. But past that, just remaining dry. February the 19th as well, bringing some shower activity. I'm not paying attention to the northern part of South Carolina right now. I'm not going to mention it. Just going to go on and move it through. And then February the 20th as well, bringing some rainfall activity again. Then going into February the 24th as well, bringing some more rainfall activity. And that's pretty much it. So let's go on. And I do want to show one thing real quick. This has to do with the potential for some severe weather. I can go on and show it right now. You can go on and check, but this is day 6 right here. So you see day 6 right here. You kind of a bit dark. Let me see if I can get something better than that. Here's day 6 right here. There it is. That's better. There is a chance for some severe weather that goes on from Texas, Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, as well as you go into your Saturday. That is this weekend. But then, as you go on and push this all the way over here towards the southeast as well, which I'm trying to get right now. I think it goes all the way over towards Georgia, which it does, western Georgia, just to the west of Atlanta as well. But that builds up to looking at this. As you go into day 7, they don't have it up yet, and it's possible, though. You can see that there is a little brown risk right there for South Carolina, meaning that that might be our first chance for some sort of severe weather this year, pretty much. I don't think we have seen severe weather this year yet, I don't even know if we've even seen a thunderstorm this year yet, but I do think that our first thunderstorm definitely could be rolling in as we move through the next couple of days, especially throughout the next week or so, as all of this thunderstorm activity continues. And even in the day 6 as well, they're saying that there might be a chance as well for some sort of severe weather activity, but that's too far out. We're going to wait. Confidence is still low, especially for our area. Bit more confident though for Mississippi, Louisiana, and Alabama, but for us mid Atlantic as well, it is still a bit too low right now. They're still only at a 0.113%. So only just above a tenth, and that's actually in North Carolina where that highest percentage, where the black dot is. I don't even know what the probabilities are down here inside of South Carolina exactly. But that's pretty much going to wrap that up. Let's go on and talk with the audience. If you want to be a part of the audience, you can by joining us at 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. Let's see what the audience has to say tonight. Mr. Oliver says, good evening. Left the house this morning and it was summer. By the time I got off of work, it was winter again. It sure did feel like that. Temperatures, I think, climbed up to probably around 60, 65 degrees, but then as the afternoon and evening rolled on, temperatures decreased all the way into the 50s, low 50s, probably for most of us. Cheryl says, hi, Joseph, how are you? I'm doing good. Mr. Anthony says, good evening to you. And then my cousin Thad says, good evening, Joseph. I hope the start of your week is treating you well. If I can't scroll down any further than that. It's a bit chilly here in Central Texas. Same thing over here as well. But let's go on now and talk about San Antonio and Raleigh now while we're on the topic of Texas and as well. So we're going to move on down here. And you can see that there is nothing going on as you move all the way through until, well, nothing going on really for the latter half of this model run. But if you go through the beginning into tonight, there is some isolated shower activity that can occur even as you get to around 5, 6 o'clock in the morning, but then it starts to maybe try to get a little bit more widespread by around 9, 10, 11 o'clock in the morning as well. Shower activity continues, and that's going to continue to push through. And then after that, there goes some more shower activity right here by around 10 p.m. Tomorrow night, and this could try to form some thunderstorms, maybe some excessive rainfall as well. We'll talk about severe weather in just a second, but trying to go on thunderstorms, marginal risk of excessive rainfall in effect for you as you go into your Wednesday. I'm pretty sure it was either Tuesday or Wednesday, tomorrow or Wednesday, but we'll talk about that in a second. Here's Raleigh up here. If you go on and move this forward, there is some isolated shower activity possible for Raleigh, especially as you go into tonight, into tomorrow morning. So by around 8, 9 o'clock in the morning, that's when the majority of the rainfall is probably going to fall. Even in the afternoon hours as well. It could be heavy at times. But the majority of the rainfall will probably be tomorrow night by around 8, 9 o'clock p.m., even going to around 3, 4 o'clock in the morning as well, going to your Wednesday. Wednesday morning is still going to be raining, maybe even in the afternoon as well. So pretty much all 3 locations of South Carolina, Raleigh, and San Antonio will be receiving some isolated shower activity, especially as we go into tonight, into tomorrow. And then going over temperatures now for both locations. Low temperatures tonight will be at around 32. High temperatures tomorrow at around 37. Low temperatures tomorrow night at around 35. And then high temperatures only climbing to around 39 or 40 going into your Wednesday. And then moving on over here towards San Antonio, Texas. The low temperatures tonight around 53, not really going down. Your low temperature could probably be around right now. So that's that. High temperatures tomorrow will not really get that high either, around 55 degrees. And then by the time it's around 5, 6 o'clock, it's going to start declining. But don't worry, because that temperature is going to stay the exact same at 56 degrees. You might have the same temperature for a good 40 hours or so. So until finally Wednesday comes in and brings in some 70-degree temperatures. So temperature is not going to change much, especially as we get into tonight and to tomorrow, until finally Wednesday, where temperatures will probably get into the 70s-ish. So that's just what is happening. And with the obviously with the cold fronts and warm fronts next to you, that's probably what's causing your temperatures just to kind of stale out. But now just talking about severe weather for both locations as well. No severe weather except for San Antonio, where there is a I believe there is a day 2 tonight. Not tonight, but tomorrow night. Tomorrow night, chance for some thunderstorms, and then same thing going into day 3 Wednesday as well. Nothing for Raleigh going into excessive rainfall. So going into day 1, nothing for tonight as well as tomorrow. San Antonio does have a risk for a marginal risk of excessive rainfall. And then as you go into day 3 Wednesday, Raleigh has a chance for some excessive rainfall on Wednesday, but Thursday and Friday that ends it off. And that's pretty much going to wrap that both forecasts up. Let me go in and see what's going on throughout the entire U.S. Just weather news wise. Going on into the news says a winter storm will bring heavy snow and ice to the Ohio Valley and Mid-Atlantic Tuesday into Wednesday. Significant ice is forecast for the central Appalachians. Heavy snow is likely through the I-95 corridor from Virginia to Pennsylvania. Another winter storm is slated to bring heavy snow and ice to the Central Plains later Tuesday and spread into the Midwest and Great Lakes on Wednesday. Flooding possible inside of northwestern Georgia, Tennessee, eastern Tennessee, and southern Kentucky as well. Louisiana maybe getting some flooding action towards Shreveport. Some fire weather going on in Arizona and New Mexico, and then some extreme cold going on up there inside of Montana and North Dakota, where yes, the low temperature will be -2 degrees, or no, -26 degrees with wind chills as low as -50. So just normal weather at this point. I think they're used to -50 temperatures at that point up there in Montana and North Dakota, but I can never imagine that in South Carolina, though. That would, I think, drive people insane. But that's pretty much it. Some freezing in California as well. Significant ice and a winter storm going throughout the Central Plains as well. We talked about that, and that's pretty much it. So not really else much to talk about here. Let me go on and check the chat one more time. My cousin Cheryl says, "Good evening, weatherman. I'm at work and I'm listening. Love you much. Keep up the good work." Your cousin Cheryl, you know I'm excited about the Eagles winning. You know, I was thinking about that last night, and I was like, she definitely is, but don't worry. Carolina will get there soon. I'm telling you, it's going to be in the next couple of years. Don't worry about that. But that's pretty much it. Make sure that if you have not hit the like button or the subscribe button, also make sure that you go on and hit the share button as well. So you go on and do so. It takes literally less than a couple of seconds, not even that. If it's literally less time than me starting up the stream. It's less time than you trying to fix your coffee in the morning, or just in general trying to do your regular everyday activities. It is faster than that, so make sure that you go in and do so. We're at 398, trying to get to 400. We need 2 more. We need just 2 more, and we will be at our goal of 400. So make sure that you go on and do so. I will be back tomorrow morning with your Tuesday forecast update. Everyone have a fantastic rest of your Monday evening.
How.